Hello, everyone. I'm just gonna wait until a few people get in here. I'm not gonna be on here very long. So, really, Jake? You've changed so much, right? You sat there and called Jamie Hicks's phone over and over and over again, pretending to be her children and all that other things. You talked about my kids multiple times, saying my daughter's fake. Okay, Jake, really? You haven't changed at all. You've done this in the last year. So how are you going to sit here and say that you've changed when you haven't? You've talked about my kids. Coincidentally, is you sit there and took all the videos down of you speaking upon my kids this last year, but you still do. Can somebody please tell me how that's okay? And you want to sit there and say to Miss Jenny that, oh, I did that 3 years ago. No, you talked about my kids. You've talked about calling G's wife on Facebook. What is your problem, dude? You sat there and have prank called Jamie acting like her children. Do I really need to do a review on that, Jake? Do you really want that? And that was in the last year. So what are you talking about, Jake? What are you talking about? Hi, Tupac. Hi, Alexis. Hi, Wolfton. So where have you not talked about people's kids? Because you do it all the time. Facts. You took in all the videos down of where you've mentioned my children on your second channel too. I've noticed that. You've talked about how Jamie doesn't have her children. You've also talked about Nora. You've talked about everybody and their kids. So what are you talking about, Jake? You've talked about Lisa Lynn's grandchild and her kid. So what are you talking about, you psycho? You've talked about Pagel and his children in the last year. So don't act like you're Mr. Innocent, because you're not. You're a piece of shit, dude. And the only reason why I ever talked about your child that you don't have, and I'll say that until I die, because me and a lot of other people have done research on you. You act like we can't find things out, but we have. You've talked about Bliss's kid. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you. So what are you talking about, dude? Please let me know. You have talked about everybody's children, and you cry wolf when somebody does it to you when you don't have one. Because the things that you said about people's children, no parent would fucking do. And the last time I remember, the reason why Bliss got mad at the both of us is because you made up with Abe. So now you're going to start crying about it now? What's the point? Anybody can tell me, like, for real. Jake, you have talked about everybody's kids, and you just haven't changed your fucking future. You've done the same thing. The only difference is you've taken down those fucking videos about talking about my child cares. You've talked about everybody's fucking kids, dude. The only difference is you took down. I don't care when it comes to Bliss. It is what it is. I wish her nothing but the best. That's what it is. The situation is this man has talked about everybody's children. Everybody's. And Cammy Joe, you are nothing but a fucking follower. All you do is follow around people who don't like me, and you're shoved up Jake's asshole. Aren't you married? Why don't you go spend some time with your husband and get offline? Okay? Sorry. And you are a little fucking rat who just runs around and fucking stirs up the shit with everybody and then goes crying back to Jake and has Jake as your little fucking bully. God, you're pathetic. Hello, Leo. You've talked about Leo's children. You've talked about Leo like a dog, dude. The number one. Anybody else? Let's see. And this is in the last year. Jake, so what are you talking about? You did this 2 years ago. Yeah, the disgusting shit you did. All you haven't done is made memes of people's children. It's the only difference. You've gone at Alexis for her transgenderness. You go after that disgusting piece of shit. Let's really bring up all the shit that Jake has done. You've threatened to call fucking G Mangos his fucking wife on Facebook. You sit there and say horrible fucking things about everybody. Is there anything else I've missed? You've talked about everybody's children in the last year. You've just taken the videos down from your extra channel and the other channel. So Jake, why don't you put those videos back up about me, about what you said about my daughter, saying that she's fake? So why don't you do that? Oh wait, you won't because you're a coward and you're trying to put off this perception that you're some good little kid when you're not. You're pathetic, dude. You're fucking pathetic. You're mad because G doesn't want your punk ass around. Is that what you're mad about? And you're complaining about who G has on your panel? Dude, you are pathetic. You really are. You're sad and pathetic. You complain about Abe, but you squash that shit with Abe. But now you're still sitting here complaining. You've squashed shit with fucking hella people and you've reneged on it. You've sat there and legitly gone back on everything. So, what's your problem? Don't sit here and think that people don't remember that shit, Jake. Everybody remembers your bullshit. And it wasn't from 2 years ago. It's been this last year. Between 2020. So what are you talking about, Jake? You've talked about my kids. You've talked about fucking everybody else's kids. You've talked about fucking Bliss's kid. You've talked about fucking Leo's kid. You've talked about hell of people's children, dude. There's the difference between Abe and everybody else. He doesn't constantly fucking do it, unlike you. You've talked about transgender people. Alexis. So keep going, Jake, because you're pathetic, dude. You're just mad because no one wants you around besides, oh, and Mark Terry. You sit there, go over to Mark Terry, and you got laughed off of a fucking stream because you're irrelevant as fuck, dude. Mark Terry, Noodles, and I don't like none of them. But I'm going to give him the credit because that shit was hilarious. He got laughed off of fucking that shit. You got laughed off of Mark Terry's fucking panel. When Noodles, I think Camilla was up there and somebody else, you got laughed it off. I have the clip. I can put it up. It's fucking hilarious. You ran off the little fucking panel like a little baby back bitch. Hello. But so what? Nothing. Jake, keep trying to put the narrative of you did this 2 years ago and talking about people's kids and making memes. Is that you don't make memes anymore. But you definitely still talk about people's kids. That's 110% facts. So put the videos back up of you talking about my kids, Jake. In the beginning, when you thought I talked about your child when I only brought up the incident between you and Abe. But I was talking about your child. But definitely, I don't believe that shit is real at all. I've done research. I've looked shit up. I'll never put it out, but I know the truth. And Nelson. I'm going to address you too because, you and Jake are little butt buddies now. Who the fuck are you talking about? Take off your glasses, stand up, and let's see what you look like. Okay? Because we all know you got one cockeyed because that's the only reason why you fucking came up. Take your glasses off. Let's see what you look like underneath there. And your jabber jaw where you can't keep your jaw fucking straight. So I would love to know, and your friend Patricia is an arson, and somebody who shouldn't be on this platform, just saying. So, hello everyone. Yes, I agree with you, Lexus. He's a flip flopper too. But let's make this very clear, Jake. You haven't changed one motherfucking bit. You and your little fucking bitchy ass fucking friends are lame as fuck and mad because you're not welcome in G's. And Cammy, you're nothing but a follower, dude. You couldn't stand up on your own two fucking feet if fucking it saved your life, bitch. You're pathetic and weak. Hello, Irish Dragon Lady. How are you? Hello, Bridget. Hello, Shauna. Hello, everyone. How is everyone's day today? So, what's going on? But I just had to come on here and address that shit because I heard the bullshit that fucking he was trying to spill this morning. Like, Jake, hello, Quinn, how are you? Jake, stop trying to pretend like, oh, I've changed because you haven't. Not at all. You still are a piece of shit who talks shit and talks about people's kids. So, and Mark Terry, you're fucking disgust shit, dude. Like, you are fucking just in the same category as Jake. The bottom of the fucking dumpster scum that you are. And what you said and did to Kid Kat, that was disgusting. What you said to fucking Rachella, who is your fucking, who says that, dude? Who says that a parent who loves their child, and I know Rachella does, would train her dog to attack her child? Who fucking says that? And on top of it, you brought Shannon. Shannon don't say nothing about your relevant fucking ass. No one gives a fuck about you. Hello, Flatline. Hi, Fupa. I I agree with you, but I'm just sick of it, dude. It's fucking pathetic. I'm sorry, Lupa. I'm even at home right now. I'll show you at home now. I'll go live after this. I sat there and listened to that bullshit, and I love you, Shauna. You have enough of I love Jar- He's a disgusting person, Dragon Lady. I just don't understand. And oh, it's cute. And my you are disgusting. You really I just had to come on here and say bullshit and not understand how any. I had my around me, a little fucking around that you are, and sucking to people who don't like me because it's the only relevance that you fucking get. Facts. So, everyone, I just thank you for coming to support Fupa, everyone. like Leo, Flatten, Shauna, Wolf, Alexis, Bridget, and everyone. Like, I appreciate your guys' support. I'm not the most easiest fucking nicest person, but fuck, I'm a lot better than these fucking pieces of shit. Fuck, dude. I am my own, and that's what people have a problem. I am not afraid to jump on a fucking panel and go to tell you. Is that what you're mad at? Is that you guys can't like panel one moment? You're because I get up on G's because you're not welcome there, Jake. I think that's what it is. You I love you, everyone. I appreciate everybody. Have a good day. See y'all later. Too. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm an asshole, but don't get it twisted. I stand up for my friends and I'm loyal to a motherfucking T. Don't talk about my kids and don't fucking talk about my friends and there won't be a problem. So I love you all. Be good. Stay out of trouble. I'll see y'all later. Bye.